Hello everybody in YouTube world, Miketendo here with another episode of What Did Miketendo Get? I got a lot of stuff. I'm back from Retro World Expo, and man are my arms tired. Okay, let's just start. I'm going to talk about some games that I got. First, what I want to do is kind of show you some of the pre-Retro World stuff, and then I'll show you the Retro World stuff. So, here we go. So this was my first game. This was a free game, and this is Ghost Sweeper Mikame, and this is a Super Nintendo game. I reviewed it. It was episode 40? 40. That means watch it, if you haven't already. Ghost Sweeper Mikame, donation cart from a good friend of mine, my buddy Paul. He's done the intro, video, special effects for the entire season of season 4 of Dude You Haven't Played This Game. He also does other special effects for me as well, like the Hyperstone Heist video, which if you haven't seen, yeah. So the card itself was a donation. The label I purchased from a third party. But it is a reproduction cart. The game didn't come out in America, so I figured, why not? Let's play it. I want to play it. Let's do it. So thank you again, Paul. Really appreciate it. Next game is Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu. This is a really underrated NES platformer game. A little action platformer, and stars Jackie Chan. Doesn't really look like Jackie Chan in the actual game itself. I don't know, it's weird. But it's a really good game, and if you can get it for a good price, I highly recommend it. I paid $19.99 for this game. I bought it at Retro Games Plus. So I got a very, very good price on it. I was very happy. Cool beans. Alright, so the next game is Prey for the Xbox 360. This is used, but it is complete. It comes with everything, even comes with the little registration cards. In all honesty, this is a mint copy. It looks like it hasn't even been played. I mean, these registration cards and the manuals and everything are in really top-notch condition. I played a demo of this. I can't remember on what. I think it's going to be on PC, actually, that I played the demo. I don't know why I played the demo for this game on PC, because I'm not a PC gamer, but I think I played the demo for it, and I really dug it. I mean, this is a while back, and I never ended up picking up the game, but I always wanted to check it out, so I'm glad I was able to find it for a really good price. I paid $3 for this, and that was totally worth it, so I am cool with that. Here's a Wii game for you. This is Soul Calibur Legends. This game is complete, has the manual, has the game and everything. I think I paid $4.99 for this at GameStop. I've been wanting to check out this game for a while. I feel like the reviews have not been fair to it. A lot of people were just like, no, I want to play Soul Calibur Fighters only. And I'm like, this seems like a really cool little action beat-em-up type game. So even though it's not a traditional fighter, it's still a game in the Soul Calibur universe. And I wanted to give it a shot. I wanted to see if it was really as bad as people say it is. And who knows, maybe it's an episode of Dude You Haven't Played This Game. Nobody knows. I'll know soon though. Alright, I got tons of goodies for you in the Metroid variety. Yes, that's right. Finally, Zero Suit Samus. This is the amiibo that I have been waiting for, and it looks great. I mean, really looks fantastic if you see here the level of detail. I haven't opened it yet. I don't know, I really like the packaging. I might buy a second one just to open it, in all honesty. These are actually pretty common still, so I may just end up breaking the bank and getting a second one, or maybe buying one loose off eBay or something like that, because I really like the packaging, and this is really nice, and this would go great on my little Samus wall of figures and statues, so I'm thinking about not opening this one. Alright, next up is, boom, Zero Suit Samus. Fight pad. Yeah. This is the Wii U, also compatible with Wii Classic controller. It's basically shaped like a GameCube controller. I did a purchase for the orange one, the orange Samus controller previously, and this one is the Zero Suit one, so I figured I'd go ahead and open it up in front of you guys because I was waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and figured I'd open it up now instead of opening it and then showing it later. So, packaging, and we're in a bit of a pickle here. I don't want to damage the box. I like keeping these boxes because you never know. There we go. All right, so box is really nice. It's got this really cool picture of Samus on the side from Other M, and game comes with a manual or controller. You know, I think it's funny that they give you a manual for the controller, but they don't give you the manual for the games. It's like, obviously you know what the controller is. It's a controller, but I don't know how to play every single game, so you would think that, I don't know, whatever. It's a whole big thing. But yeah, I thought that was kind of silly that there's a friggin' manual in here. That's kind of dumb. Anyways, so it comes in this really cool, like, sheath, if you will. And here we go. So, wow, okay, so that's like kind of chrome-ish looking. It's got a nice little, like, I don't know, I don't want to call it like metal, but it's got like a weird chrome metal kind of feel to it. It's not overdone or overly bright or shiny or anything. It's just like, it's kind of subtle. And this is the little twisty tie thingy. Boom. So it's got a fairly decent range. I mean, it plugs into the Wii mode anyways. So as far as the buttons feel nice actually. This feels actually a little tighter than the other Samus controller so far. The analog feels about the same. D-pad and all the little home buttons, the start and select and all that, those feel the same. A button feels good. One negative comment that I had about the other Samus fight pad is the A button felt like it kind of stuck, and this one, I don't know, like that controller feels a little bit heavier. This one feels a little lighter, and even though it feels a little bit lighter, it feels a little better, honestly. Like the buttons and the feel of the buttons and everything, it feels like a nicer controller. Seriously, it's great. It's a really nice controller. This is really cool. On the back of the controller, there's a little logo. It says Samus on it, which is really cool. So yeah, I figured I'd show that off to you guys. Now I paid retail for that. It was $24.99. Samus Amiibo, again, same thing, $12.99 when it came out. So that's kind of my Samus gets, my Zero Suit Samus gets. At least I got one more Metroid surprise for you guys a little bit later. That's Retro World Expo related. But let's go ahead and jump into the Retro World Expo stuff because that's next. Before I get into the Retro World Expo stuff, I just remembered that I forgot about this game, Galaxy Fight. This is a Sega Saturn game. It's a fighter. It's made by Sunsoft, and it's pretty cool. It's very wacky and very silly. It's not a tight fighter. Like it's not of the caliber of a Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat or King of Fighters or Dead or Alive or any of those, but it still feels good. It plays great. The characters are pretty wacky, very silly. So I don't know. It's cool. I enjoyed playing it. I played it with my buddy Scott, and we had a good time playing it. So okay, now what you've been waiting for, Retro World Expo, go. You guys remember this? Yeah, Ninja Gaiden 3. Now I've had this for quite a while now, but I finally have it complete because I got the manual. Yes, and this is a near mint manual. This thing looks fantastic. It is in really good condition, so I am stoked because now, guess what I can do? And you all know how this feels. You know, some of you who are complete boxed game collectors know how this feels. You get to open up the box, and I haven't done this yet, by the way. You get to open up the box. You get to slide the game out, the little insert, and guess what you get to do? Just guess. You get to take the manual, and you get to put it, well, I like to put mine in with the game. I usually put it behind it, like this, see? And then I put it right in here, like so. And I put it back in the box. And then guess what? I seal the box up and I put it away in a little plastic container. Boom! So, very excited to finally have a complete copy of this game. It's been a long time coming. As far as Ninja Gaiden trilogy goes for the NES. I'm not talking about the Super Nintendo game, whatever. That's a crazy expensive game. But as far as this and the second game go, these are complete. The only one now that I have left to complete is the first Ninja Gaiden game. I have the box, I have the game, I just need the manual. And so if anybody's got a spare Ninja Gaiden manual that you want to get rid of. Anyways, let's move on. So the other part of the deal that I got from the same person, it was Pete Scarrett, who some of you know from Consolation. He does an article review thing on Retro World TV, and he's all up on Twitter and stuff. He's a really cool guy. Finally got a chance to meet him in person, and it was nice to meet him. And he hooked me up with a copy of Worm, which I mainly wanted after I watched Matt Ezro's review, Cygnus Destroyer, when he reviewed Worm, and I said, this game looks really cool, I'm gonna check it out. He also had the manual, which I was not expecting. He told me he had the game, he did not tell me he has the manual. The only thing that really bugs me about it is it's got a sticker. I could probably get that off, in all honesty. Just gonna use a heat gun on it or whatever and just peel it off. But I got these two and the Ninja Gaiden 3 manual for $15, which is a fantastic deal. So bro, hook up. Awesome. So excited. Again, thank you very much, Pete, for the deal. Appreciate it. Here's a bunch of NES games that I grabbed. These are very inexpensive, and one of them now has dog hair on it because my dog sheds like crazy because he's a husky. Legendary Wings. Yeah, the back of this is all messed up, but I can just switch it out. I'm excited to have this game. I talked about it on Pixel Tunes Radio. I'm glad that I actually have a chance to own it. I paid $3 for it. That is a fantastic price. I'm okay with that. Next game, Section Z, another Capcom shooter, fighter, shoot 'em up, shooty. This game I got for $5, and this one's in pretty good shape actually. The label's intact. It's pretty decent. So I'm okay with both of these games. I'm basically just backfilling at this point because I am running out of games to get for the NES in terms of games that I want to get. So now I'm gonna kind of be jumping ship to go to the Famicom to start getting Famicom games. Now, you guys know that I reviewed Shatterhand. Yeah. Shatterhand is a fantastic game, totally deserves your money, all of it, buy it. I've had this game for quite some time, but recently I was talking to a friend of mine on Facebook who happened to have a box loose. So I decided, hey, guess what? I am gonna I'm going to buy this box off of him and put another game in it. That's what I'm doing. So Shatterhand now has a box, but it doesn't have a manual. So again, if there's anybody out there who would like to donate a manual, let me know. That'd be awesome, because I would love a complete copy. Moving right along, this game we played on Pixel Tunes as well, Gradius 2, Interstellar Assault for the Game Boy. And this one I got for $10, which is a great deal. It's lower, I believe, lower than retail. This game's getting up there as far as like Game Boy games go. So try to find it as soon as you can, because people are snatching that thing up. It's got fantastic music, really fun Gradius game. So it was called Nemesis or Nemesis 2. So they changed the name to Gradius. I don't know why they came up with Nemesis and then Gradius 2, whatever. Phalanx, $5. Look at that freaking cover art. Yeah. I don't know, we talked about it on the Shoot 'em Ups 2 episode of Pixel Tunes. I'm just kind of backfilling my Shoot 'em Up catalog. I've seen that game all over the place and was like, $5, I can't go wrong. Alright then. Moving right along. Sonic 3. I had the manual alone for this game, and it was in great shape, so I decided to buy the game. I ended up switching out manuals, so I have a spare Genesis Sonic 3 manual if anyone's interested in doing swaps for manuals. The game itself, I don't know, Sonic 3 has weird label issues. Every copy of this game I find has weird label issues. Like, I don't know, it looks like it's faded or whatever, I don't know. But Sonic 3, can't go wrong. I finally have a complete copy of this in my collection. I paid $10 for this. My buddy Ernie hooked me up, gave me a great deal at Retro World Expo. So thank you again. All right, this is my huge get as far as games go. I could not believe I found this. I was super excited. Battlemania Daiginjo, also known as Troubleshooter 2. You need to play this game. Dude, you haven't played this game because it never came out in America. So either you imported it or you didn't import it. This is a repro cart, but it came with a box, so I really just thought it was great. This is a fantastic game. The music is awesome. So if you're looking for a really awesome like metal soundtrack for your shooter, and you're looking for a great, fast, very responsive shooter, Battlemania Daiginjo or Battlemania 2 Troubleshooter Vintage is what the American version is called. I don't know. Again, this game never came out in America, and it's really cool. This is a fan-translated version. You can get a fan-translated version of this game, so I highly suggest checking it out. I was really excited that I found this. I got it for $35. Awesome. Really good deal. For the box and the game, repros, you never really see something like that. So $35 was a huge deal for this because I've seen the cart itself alone go for $35 online. So to get the box with it too, awesome. So thank you, Retro World Expo. All right, I also got a Kirby Amiibo, $5. I could not beat that price. And I also got a painting from my good friend Square Painter. I hang these up on my staircase when we go down the stairs to my basement. I did not have a Mega Man one. I don't know why, but I figured, you know what? This one's really cool. Mega Man's helmet, deal. Square Painter is awesome and he does a great job. He's a good friend of mine, so check out his work. I will post a README to his YouTube page down here. So go check him out. He does some really cool stuff. He does like art reviews for games and stuff, as well as speed paintings, so check him out. All right, we're gonna go on a little field trip and I'm gonna show you my last get for Retro World Expo. Hope you're excited, because I am, so here it is. All right, well, I hope you guys are ready for this, because I know I'm ready for this. Look at that. This was my last get from Retro World Expo. It is a Nintendo GameCube standee, or at least part of a standee, and this was my favorite part of the standee. You could see here, this is really thick, by the way. You can't see it, but it's actually really cool. It's really thick, and the plate here is like plastic, so it gives it like a shiny look to it, and it's really cool. The only damage that took place was, I guess this happened when it came in. When they were bringing it into Retro World. But I am stoked that I got such a cool piece for my game room, man. This is awesome. So this I paid, believe it or not, only $10 for. I literally was like, I saw it and I said, can I make you an offer? And he was like, yeah, sure. What do you want? And I didn't want to insult him, so I was like, I don't know, 10? And he was like, sure. And I was like, what? So awesome, huge get. So that's all I got. Yeah. So thanks for watching. What did Miketendo get? I'm sure there'll be another volume in the near future. Ciao!